Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of WWE 2k15 Universe Mode. My name is BrendenPlayz. We're back today with Monday Night Raw. This is the final Raw before the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. And of course, speaking of Hell in a Cell, if you are unaware, you can go on BrendenPlayz.com, click on the right-hand side, it'll have a picture of the logo of Hell in a Cell. You click on that, and then you can find out the full match card for Hell in a Cell as we get ready to kind of finalize it in today's episode. Perfect Truth, they're in action. They'll be taking on the New Day, our WWE Tag Team Champions, who will be defending against the Ascension. So that should be exciting. Rob Van Dam, he's going to have another match with Dolph Ziggler. Of course, Sheamus is the #1 contender, which I broke the news on BrendenPlayz.com and my Twitter and my Facebook about that. So if you're not aware, Sheamus is going one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler. RVD's not in the triple threat, but can he beat Dolph Ziggler? What would have happened if it was the tide had turned? The Ascension, they'll be taking on Gold and Stardust. Of course, Gold and Stardust failed to beat the New Day again. Can they beat the Ascension though? Tag team match, AJ Lee, Emma will take on Natalya and Paige. Those four women are a part of the Fatal 4-Way Divas Championship match. Daniel Bryan's in action, he'll be taking on Kane. And speaking of Kane, he's been doing pretty well lately. 6-man tag team match, all 6 participants of Hell in a Cell. Of course, we have to do one of these. Rollins, Triple H, Ryback, Reigns, The Rock, and Randy Orton. So that will be our main event. We're going to play that one later on, so that should be damn good. That's always pretty good. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go and see the results of this one. Perfect Truth versus the New Day. It is... well, we want to hope it's the Perfect Truth, because they need a win to start themselves off as a tag team. New Day gets the win. The Ascension versus Golden Stardust. Well, there you go, Golden Stardust. They knock off the #1 contenders, but Golden Stardust have failed to beat the New Day twice now. You can't really give them another opportunity if they're going to just lose again. What's the point? Natalya and Paige, they knock off AJ Lee and Emma. Daniel Bryan versus Kane. Daniel Bryan gets another win. Oh, does he deserve to be in the Hell in a Cell match? I don't know. He couldn't beat Roman Reigns last week. I rest my case. I've tried to give Daniel Bryan the opportunity. He couldn't do it though. Speaking of opportunity, here's Rob Van Dam, and he's not getting an opportunity. He will not be in Hell in a Cell. He will not be in the triple threat match. He will not be in a singles match. What he will be doing though is assisting and I guess managing his partner Sheamus at Hell in a Cell. So you have to wonder, okay, is there any animosity? Is there any, confliction between the two? Is RVD jealous of Sheamus? What is going on between these two? Because you just can't assume that tag team partners can't put aside their differences, can't both go for the same title, and only one of them's getting a title shot, and both of them be okay with it. You just can't say that's going to happen. So something is brewing. Is RVD jealous? Is Sheamus just a prick and doesn't give a damn? I don't know. All I know is Dolph Ziggler, you've got your work cut out for you, buddy, because you got RVD and Sheamus both gunning for your championship. Fortunately for Dolph Ziggler, he'll only have to defend it against Sheamus though. And I know all of you guys have been saying as well, Daniel Bryan, add him into the US title match. Just a little bit too late for Daniel Bryan. I mean, a late surge. I actually think Daniel Bryan has moved on from the US title as well. I don't really want to move him back there. I know a lot of you guys are saying to me, God, I've been getting so many messages about Daniel Bryan. Please, just give him a title shot. Give him something. I mean, I know what you're saying. Daniel Bryan has only had 2 championship opportunities for the WWE Championship in his whole tenure here on Raw. I mean, he only had, I think, 1 opportunity on SmackDown. So he's been on both brands. He's done it all. He just hasn't really gotten the big win yet. So I don't know. He's due. He's due for a big win. He's got a couple of wins in a row. He beat, I think it was Christian the other day. And now he beat Kane tonight. He lost against Roman Reigns. So I know a lot of you guys are saying, hey, Roman Reigns didn't deserve a second opportunity. Screw you. You're trying to screw us like the WWE screwed us in real life. Maybe. But I'm just saying, I put the 6 best in a battle royal, and Roman Reigns won. What can you do? So, I mean, there's always next month for Daniel Bryan. I'm sure if whoever is the WWE champion is going to have their work cut out for him. If Seth Rollins somehow retains, we're going to need a new challenger. We're going to need somebody different, because 5 guys will be taking him on. Those 5 guys, they're going to move to the back of the line, baby. So in comes somebody like Daniel Bryan. Who knows? Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins could happen at Survivor Series. I don't know, baby. So we'll have to wait and find out. I don't know, but All you Daniel Bryan fans, I'm looking out for you. I see the messages, trust me. And you're just going to have to wait and find out what happens next. That's the beauty of it. But right now, it's Dolph Ziggler and Rob Van Dam. And Ziggler, he lost to RVD a few weeks ago, and he's lost to Sheamus as well. So this is an opportunity for Dolph Ziggler to step up and say, hey, I'm not just going to lay down for both of you guys. I'm here to fight. I'm here to win. So we're going to have to wait and find out what goes on here. Can Ziggler finally hit back and beat one of these guys? I mean, the Celtic Thunder as a tag team definitely were successful, but I think they've just both grown out of the tag team. I think they're just wanting to move on. And now the US title has been their prime target for both of them. And, you know, you have to wonder, will they break up as a tag team? You know, what's next? If Sheamus, let's say Sheamus wins the US title, will they still be a tag team with the US title? You know, is RVD going to be cool with that? I know RVD's generally cool with a lot of things, but is he going to be cool with this? I don't know, man. I'm just wondering. I'm just intrigued. What's going to happen between these two? But hell, you never know. Dolph Ziggler could just beat Sheamus and just be done with it. So, you know, that could definitely happen. So RVD, he wants to find out, I guess, tonight, what would have happened if it was RVD versus Dolph Ziggler. What would have happened at Hell in a Cell? Is RVD winning or is Dolph Ziggler retaining? We're going to find out. You know, this match, even if RVD wins, it doesn't matter. It's going to be Sheamus and Ziggler one-on-one. Unfortunately for RVD, that match is set in stone. And there's no way anybody's getting into that match. Not even Daniel Bryan. It's just going to be RVD and Ziggler. At the moment, Dolph Ziggler is giving them the heart attack, those elbow drops. And the heart stopper is about to occur as he's going to finish him off. Oh, he's still got some more in the tank. Here we go. The last one, Dolph Ziggler. There you go. Big elbow drop right to the chest of Rob Van Dam. The cover, 2. Oh, he kicks out at 2.5. And you have to wonder, though, Sheamus on the outside, not really trying to pitch in and help RVD out there. I mean, you know, RVD could have used a bit of assistance there. As Rob Van Dam trying to get himself back in the match, kicks down Dolph Ziggler's head. And wait a minute, we might be seeing a bit of rolling thunder. Rob Van Dam looking good. The cover, is that enough to put Ziggler away? No, he kicks out at 2.5 again. But I tell you what, Rob Van Dam looking good. He's definitely making a comeback in this match. I thought for sure Dolph Ziggler was going to take this one out, as it looked as though he was going to do so with those elbow drops. But now RVD back in control. And I think we might be feeling a bit froggy here. 5-star frog splash off the top. The cover hooks both legs. 2. Yes, he got him. RVD with the win, just like that. Rob Van Dam comes away with a victory. And I suppose we would have had ourselves a new US champion. Well, there you go. Didn't need Sheamus' help at all, even though Sheamus was very reluctant to help anyways. The Rolling Thunder turn it into the 5-star frog splash, and Dolph Ziggler loses again. What is going on, Dolph? You're just days away from Hell in a Cell. You're days away from defending that title, and you're losing and losing and losing. What is going on? Dolph Ziggler is in trouble of losing that title, Hell in a Cell. Not to RVD, though, but to the man that's raising his arm and clapping him away, Sheamus. Ugh. RVD, he's going to have to be pretty pissed off he's not in that triple threat match. That is for damn sure. As we move on to our next match, it is time for our main event. And I know you guys are getting a little bit tired of 6-man matches, the 6-man tag team matches that I'm notoriously known for doing nowadays. I love the 6-man matches. But if you have a 6-man Hell in a Cell match, I've avoided it up till now, trust me, but I just have to do it. I just have to get it out of the way. So, 6-man Hell in a Cell, Seth Rollins teaming up with Triple H and Ryback, and The Rock teaming up with Randy Orton and Roman Reigns, and I can tell you right now, that pairing is not really going to work very, very good tonight. The Rock and Randy Orton teaming up, oh, that is a recipe for disaster right there, but it's just the way it went. So here comes Triple H, the game, and speaking of Triple H and, well, you know, any tension, Triple H beat Seth Rollins last week. You can't forget that. So, Triple H, we've started to doubt him. We've started to say, well, Triple H, he's just not winning. Triple H is struggling. Triple H has passed it. Triple H shouldn't even be in a title match, a lot of you guys are saying. But hey, he beat Seth Rollins one-on-one, and Seth Rollins has lost a couple of matches in a row now. So if you're a Seth Rollins fan, you got to be starting to get a little bit concerned. I mean, what's going on with Seth Rollins? Here comes the big guy, Ryback. As I know a lot of you guys have been saying as well, Ryback's attire that I've been using shouldn't have the belt on it. I know that. I don't actually make the attire, guys. I just download it and I just play it. So However it is, that's the person who makes it fault. Don't come at me and blame me. I just downloaded the thing. But I'll have a new attire for a Ryback in Hell in a Cell. And I know there's a lot of new attires as well coming out of WrestleMania. Here's one of them. Roman Reigns' WrestleMania attire. I wanted to get Seth Rollins' attire, but when I recorded this, it wasn't up yet. So I'm looking to try and get a good one of Seth Rollins. So I won't have that one for Hell in a Cell. So after Hell in a Cell, I'll get Seth Rollins' gold attire, which, by the way, looks freaking amazing. Here comes The Rock, though. So, The Rock teaming up tonight with Roman Reigns and Randy Orton. And Roman Reigns, he won the Battle Royal. He's in the match. He beat Daniel Bryan. He's on a bit of a roll, you know, after losing to Dolph Ziggler at Night of Champions. I guess what kind of lit, you know, the fire under Roman Reigns is Seth Rollins. You know, Seth Rollins has just got Roman Reigns fired up. You know, no, Roman Reigns couldn't beat Ryback, and, you know, that's not the first time that's happened. And, by the way, another tie from WrestleMania. So we know that Roman Reigns is now just a new man. He just is a man on a mission. And the whole kind of focus around this match has been Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. And will that really play any kind of part? Is that going to distract Seth Rollins from the end game, and that is retaining his championship? You know, now having this personal issue with Roman Reigns. And by the way, these two men are going to try and sort it out right now to begin this matchup. Roman Reigns, he's been wanting to get his hands on Seth Rollins ever since Seth Rollins attacked him in Old School Raw. Roman Reigns did lay him out in the end, but you just know that Roman Reigns has got some unfinished business with Seth Rollins, and he gets an opportunity to get in the ring here with Seth Rollins, and he's just striking him, trying to beat the hell out of him right now, using that right hand and the forearm and the elbows to take down Seth Rollins at the moment, the WWE Champion. So Roman Reigns, it really has been centered around Rollins and Reigns. So I was just going to say, Seth Rollins, he came in a Night of Champions, and he believes the reason why he won that match was because Triple H, The Rock, and Randy Orton were so caught up in their own personal issues. You know, with Randy Orton finally eliminating the Authority, The Rock coming back to take out Randy Orton. That happened. And then Triple H thought that The Rock was going to align himself with Triple H, and The Rock decided to rock bottom Triple H 2 times instead. So it was just a whirlwind. You know, these three guys just all hate each other so much that in comes Seth Rollins, who's actually winning and winning and winning and focusing on winning, that he ends up winning the championship. Now, Seth Rollins, he has in the back of his mind that Roman Reigns is out to get him. Roman Reigns is coming for him. And is that kind of worrying Seth Rollins? Is that kind of playing a part in Seth Rollins' mindset right now? Is Seth Rollins thinking to himself, oh shit, Roman Reigns is coming for me? You know, I've got to watch my back. And is he just too worried about Roman Reigns that is now affecting his in-ring performance? Because coming into Night of Champions, he had a clear frame of mind. Nobody was coming after him. Didn't really have a personal issue with anybody. And he was just doing his thing, and he was just out to win the championship. But now that's all changed, and the roles have kind of reversed. Triple H, Randy Orton, and The Rock, yeah, they probably still hate each other, but now they've kind of gone, okay, let's move on from what we were doing. Let's stop trying to fight each other. Let's try and win this championship. And they've all just decided to forget about what was going on. I'm sure they still don't like each other, like I said, but they're going to now try and win that championship. So, is that mind frame of The Rock, Randy Orton, and Triple H now changing? How much of a factor is that going to play? And of course, Ryback, he's another wild card. He's another guy flying on the radar. I think he's won 4 matches in a row now. He's on a roll. He just beat Randy Orton last week. He's doing fantastic right now. And he's been a world champion before. He knows how to win a championship. He's done it all. He's been the man. You know, he was the man on SmackDown for 6+ months. He knows how to win a big one. And he's also retained a championship in a 6-man environment. He did it at the Elimination Chamber. So Ryback knows how to win a match like this. You know, he knows how to win a 6-man match. So that really could play a huge factor coming in towards Hell in a Cell as well. So I know it's a different match, but, you know, you have to wonder, Ryback, that experience of winning a 6-man matchup in recent times in a world title situation, definitely could play in his favor. And he's certainly flying on the radar as Rollins tries to pin The Rock. And poor old Rock, speaking of him, you know, he didn't lose the championship. You know, he didn't get pinned or anything like that. You know, he's now getting his title rematch clause in a 6-man match. So the odds are certainly stacked against The Rock to win. He's not going to be very happy and pleased that he has to try and win against 5 of SmackDown's best. I'm sure he would have liked a one-on-one rematch. He's not getting that. Yeah, The Rock, I'm sure he's pretty annoyed at the mystery Raw GM. We still don't know who that is, by the way. Jeez, about time we figure that one out. So, at the moment, we have The Rock and Seth Rollins in here. 6-man tag team match. So far, so good for Team Reigns, Orton, and The Rock. As in comes Reigns, he's going to get his hands on Rollins again. So Rollins hasn't been able to tag out of this one yet. He's really been in this match for quite a while now, and I guess the cousins of The Rock and Roman Reigns working together, and looking pretty good at the moment too, they were. So definitely right now, Seth Rollins getting back in the ring with Roman Reigns again is not a good idea as well. Gut-wrench suplex there by Reigns. Going for the cover. The referee a little bit slow again, when he kicks out at 1. So Seth Rollins has been in the match for a fair while now, so for Rollins just being 6 days away from defending his championship, he's going to be the guy who's being on that apron right now. He's going to be standing on that apron, watching on, scouting out his 5 opponents, but still, he's in this ring, he's being isolated, frequent tags from Reigns, Rock, and Orton. He's not being allowed to get back out of the ring. You know, whereas Ryback and Triple H, they're just standing there, you know, just enjoying the view. They're just watching on. I mean, I'm sure they'd like to get in there for a moment and just try to, you know, keep their skills up and, you know, make sure they're in, you know, good in-ring shape and they're mentally and physically prepared for the match. But I'm sure Seth Rollins doesn't really want to be in this match for too much longer, as he's trying to counter, trying to get the better of Randy Orton, and we all know he can do that. He's beaten Randy Orton 3 times now. Hooks the leg, hits the suplex to perfection. And no pun intended there, as Seth Rollins swept up his feet though, and Randy Orton continuing to isolate Seth Rollins, and Rollins just needs to get out of there. And Randy Orton looking pretty good at the moment after a tough couple of weeks for Orton, and now we might be starting to see some vintage Randy Orton, former WWE Champion, hitting the DDT, using the ropes. Seth Rollins in trouble, and is Randy Orton finally going to pin Seth Rollins? The cover, Triple H and Ryback both coming in to try and save the day for the champion. I'm sure they want to win the match, and I don't think they really care about you know, losing right now. I'm sure they just want to win, as they're both trying to get the tag. Rollins trying to create a bit of separation, trying to get himself out of this matchup, but still not going for the tag. Is Rollins' ego getting in his way? Is he, you know, just thinking, okay, I can do this all by myself. I'm the champ. I don't need anybody else. Is he just trying to prove too much here? I mean, let's be smart. Let's be real. You know, you got to get yourself out. Let your teammates suffer the damage. RKO! Well, now he's definitely in trouble. Randy Orton just setting him up, waiting for that, and Triple H, oh, in the nick of time, breaks it up. Randy Orton with the RKO. You don't get too excited about a big move like that, because you know in a 6-man match, those teammates are coming in. They're coming in hot, baby. They're coming in to get that break up there and keep this one alive. But Randy Orton hitting a big RKO on Seth Rollins. And Randy Orton really looking good at this point in time. Seth Rollins has got to do something. He's got to do something ASAP before he, you know, he's in trouble. I mean, he's already suffered an RKO. He's been in this match for quite some time. Now a clothesline. And I think Seth Rollins, if he's in there for much longer, he won't be 100% coming in to Hell in a Cell. Ryback and Triple H both getting in there to try and save the day. Rock and Roman Reigns watching on as Randy Orton, he just wants to get some retribution, I think. He just wants to know that he can beat Seth Rollins. There's the bridge, and Rollins unable to get the pin though, and Rollins still not going to go for the tag. He's just waiting for Orton to get back to his feet. I don't know about this strategy, guys. What do you guys think? You know, is Seth Rollins a bit of an idiot right now? Is he trying to be in this match for as long as he is? Is it going to affect him? As Randy Orton manages to just roll him over and gets the 2 count. So Rollins, he's struggling to get back to his feet. You can see he's fatigued. You can see he suffered a lot of damage right now. And Randy Orton, uh-oh, the Viper might be ready to strike. RKO, no! Counter by Rollins, shrugs off Randy Orton. And now Rollins, no! Randy with a counter. The leg sweep, down goes Rollins. And he's going to go for the cover. And just like we expected, the pinfall is going to be broken up again. Oof. Randy Orton trying to take out Seth Rollins right now. Went for the RKO, he missed. Rollins still trying to fight, trying to do everything he can to stay in it. Attempted dropkick, Orton with a counter. But has Rollins got anything in the tank? Triple H getting his hand in there to try and help Seth Rollins, but Randy Orton Still good enough to capitalize on Seth Rollins. And another break up there for the pinfall attempt. And Ryback now. Ryback deciding to get himself involved. The big guy wants some action as he gets a couple of shots in. But Randy Orton, Step DDT just like that. Big time DDT. Down goes Ryback. Randy Orton in control of this match. He just wants Seth Rollins all to himself. Another DDT by Orton. He's on fire right now. Randy Orton with the cover. And just like that, it's broken up in one again. Randy Orton, he needs to know, I think, in his mind that he can beat Seth Rollins. He's been trying for weeks now to beat Rollins. Hasn't been able to do it. And now Rollins hits that drop kick that he was trying to hit a moment ago. And Rollins follows it up. Shoulders are down. The cover. 2. And the pinfall attempt unsuccessful for Seth Rollins, who's trying just to fight, stay alive in this. Still not going for a tag, though. Triple H and Ryback, they want a tag, but Rollins just greedy right now. He's trying to do this all by himself. He's got the knee drilling it into the back of Randy Orton. Is Randy Orton going to tap here? His teammates are not too concerned. They think he's going to be fine. And now they're starting to get a little bit worried if Randy Orton stays alive. As Seth Rollins realized they were coming in, he decided to break it up. Goes for the cover instead. Can't get it as Orton kicks out at 2. And now back to his feet are both men. Orton now countering. Luther's press. Here comes Orton. He's trying to get back in it as he busts open Seth Rollins. And Randy's on fire right now. What's he got in store for Seth Rollins? Seth Rollins, he's suffered so much damage. Is he an idiot for staying in this match for as long as he has? And now Orton going to hit him with this DDT again. It's truly just Seth Rollins and Randy Orton right now. The DDT to perfection. And now Randy Orton maybe looking to put this one to bed. Triple H breaks it up. And Randy is waiting for his moment. Oh, wait a minute. Seth Rollins finally gets the tag. In comes Triple H. Down goes Orton. Roman Reigns, look out. Here comes Triple H. Takes out Roman Reigns. Triple H now. Clothesline to Orton. And Triple H is fired up. He hasn't been in this match yet. Here we go. The cover. Seth Rollins on the outside, busted open. He was in this match for a long time. And then now you have to assume that he won't get the bragging rights in this one. Big time base buster there by Triple H. Orton is down. And you just have to wonder the history between these two men. They are happy to get in there right now and beat the crap out of each other. These two men simply do not like each other. Spinebuster by Triple H. Is that enough to put Orton away? And now Triple H thinking about the big one. Thinking about putting him away. Here we go. Hooks the arms. You know what's coming. Pedigree. Oh, there it is. The pedigree to Randy Orton. Count to 100. That is it, ladies and gentlemen. No. Roman Reigns is there to break it up. Triple H going for the pin again. The cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, he got it. Wow. That is very smart from Triple H. Roman Reigns may have broken up the first one. Triple H decides, you know what? I just hit a pedigree. I'm going to go for another one. He does. And he gets the 3 count. Brilliant by Triple H. Seth Rollins tried to do it all himself tonight. He suffered a beating. Got the hot tag. And you tell you what, Triple H picks up another vital victory. He comes in, picks up the pieces. Too easy, guys. I hit the pedigree. And I pin Randy Orton just like that. Triple H comes into Hell in a Cell with the momentum. Is the game your pick? Is Triple H going to win the WWE Championship for the first time here in Universe Mode? Let me know your predictions. Who's going to be walking out as the WWE Champion? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please smash the like button. Let's get over 200 plus likes, guys. Let's come on. Hit the like button right now. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all in the next episode of Universe Mode. And not long after that, Hell in a Cell. Thanks, guys.